By this time, we had been in the Leadville and Buena Vista area for about a month, about as close to the middle of Colorado as you can get. The previous week, we were at Elephant Rock Campground near the Midland Tunnels. This time, we were making our way up past the Turtle Rock Campground to some dispersed camping. We sure did enjoy our time camping near the Arkansas River. This time, we were crossing the river and making our way up on the hill.
Coming in at a good time, we should be able to find a good spot.
And just past that Turtle Rock Campground, we take a right, and this is where some of the really nice boondocking begins. Nice wide spot here for a lot of vehicles. Several vehicles could fit in that spot, but we have a certain spot in mind. With a decent off-road vehicle, you could journey for miles and miles and miles and just love this place. While staying at the Elephant Rock Campground, we rode our e-bikes up this road and found this spot that I believe was occupied at the time. Off to the right up here, and we were hoping that it was open and available for us. And it was.
It's bad right there, but it's really nice over here. And more shade than the other one, for sure.
So we got parked, we got level, all set up to enjoy a few days at this, our home for the week. Coming around the corner here. Wow, looks amazing. So does this. Ooh, it's a breathtaking view. Granite and trees, just absolutely gorgeous. Don't have the name of that mountain yet, but wow, love this place. Pretty nice, huh?
Very nice.
Yes. Onward in our journey. Off to the right over here is the Buena Vista Valley. Some people call it Buena Vista, but the locals like it to be called Buena Vista. Okay, whatever. Depends on who you ask. Nice campsite, but it's not level. We like level. Oh yeah, so cool. Hey, how about a close-up of this rock formation? So Alan, why are you playing Christmas music on here? Because I'm running out of options for music availability with the app that I use, and with YouTube having shown a hypersensitivity to copyright music, even though it's music that is public domain from the app I use, I just kind of don't care anymore. So enjoy! La 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 la. Oh man, this music's getting good. It was nice to be able to camp out in the desert in the south last winter, away from all the snow. I like snow, but it gets old after a while. The cold gets old after a while. We're looking forward to getting up to stuff like this because we love this stuff. It's part of the reason why we do this lifestyle. I like that Christmas music so much, I'm going to play it again. And it's an extra bonus if YouTube doesn't have an issue with copyright infringement. Excessive copyright sensitivity. What we're looking at here is the trail that we rode our e-bikes on, heading east towards Denver. This is farther than we were able to walk. It was so nice to be able to ride our bikes through this country. We just saw incredible beauty everywhere we looked, and we were riding right on through it. That is really hard to beat. Flying the drone from our campsite, I could only go 2,000 meters out, which is more than a mile. Yeah, we rode quite a bit more than a mile. So I didn't get any aerials beyond what the drone flight shows here. But you can always enjoy the Christmas music. Now there's some Rocky Mountains off in the distance in the town of Buena Vista, down in the lowlands. And also, we haven't eaten all morning. We haven't eaten all day yesterday. This is Wednesday morning. Our last meal was Monday evening.
About 45 hours.
So it's been about 40 hours of not eating, 42. And so we're going to head back now, and we're going to have some bone broth and some eggs and then whatever else this great cook here cooks up.
Yeah.
And so, signing off. That was a bit later on in the day. This is how our day started right here. I was hoping to take these roads to a point where we could get to the top of a ridge and overlook to see the valley on the other side. It was probably farther than I thought it was, but we still had a great time nonetheless. Here we go. Woo, woo. Bottomed out the shock on that one. Kelly's taking it easy. Good. So these are the mirrors. They just screw into the handlebar, and they work great. We can see traffic coming behind us. I was probably about 25 years old when I learned that bicyclists are supposed to drive in the same direction as road traffic. I always like to be on the other side because then I can see who's coming, because I don't trust drivers to pay attention, and it's even worse these days. So these mirrors are a huge help. There's that awesome flower again. That beautiful red flower right there. Amazing. Really nice. Kelly probably has a really good picture of that with her meta glasses. I'm surprised how well those things work. Yeah! All right, we're in this beautiful clearing. This is where we take a right-hand turn to head back home. If we come back up here again, I think we'll continue on the road and go to the left. Of course, it might have a lot more sand. Actually, it did not have more sand. It was just a really nice road. It was taken the next day, and we even enjoyed some light rain. So beautiful here. Man, just love the feeling of being out here. Now, when you find yourself out here in places like this, don't you love to just soak it up, just pause and just take a moment to say, life is good. Let's find some shade.
Right before the sand.
Yeah, a little bit of water. There's YouTubers that will camp in places like this. That is not us. But if you got a truck camper, we're probably just the folks for you to explore these western states. That's what we're going to be doing for a while. All right, camera on. My battery died. So, fresh battery, and we're ready to continue. All right, about to cross a creek down here. I didn't film it before because we were going into the sun. Oop, gonna have to kick up the power too because now it's uphill. Oop. Kelly did better than me. All right, speed 4. We're gonna need it. The electric X-Peak has 5 speeds. I don't like to use speed 5. It uses the most wattage, and if I can get away with using less wattage, I'd rather do that. Oh yeah. You'd never be able to do that without an e-bike. Right at about this point, we had some people going by on some dirt bikes, and so Kelly kind of hung to the side and waited for them to pass. I can hear her. There she is. Awesome. Shade area.
I just stopped at the other end because I heard them coming.
Good idea. So that was day 1, and we went up to the left, up some steep hills. We don't want to go very far into places that Kelly is not comfortable with. So as fun as that was day 1. Day 2, we went a little bit further on this trail, heading east instead of north. So looking forward and kind of to the right, that's the area that we explored the next day. Whew. Okay, going for a bike ride this morning, and it's starting to rain. There's them raindrops. So we're taking a break under these trees right here. A little bit of rain's not going to hurt us, but we want to go fast and hitting those raindrops in our eyes while we're trucking down the road. We just thought we'd take a break under a tree. So am I not under a tree right now? Well, I like the rain. How about you? So the other day we went for a bike ride up this same trail, but we took a left. This time we're going to go straight instead of taking a left. And I didn't expect it, although I probably should have. The road is a little bit crowded today, so we got to be careful.
4th of July.
4th of July? Yeah, it's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Happy independence from tyranny. Happy liberty in Christ Jesus. Someone's got themselves a house here in the Rockies. Doesn't that just look like the dream? I mean, golly. That's always been my idea of a dream home. Yep. Last time we went up that way and it got up some really steep hills. Oh, wow. So instead we're going this way. Oh, look, steep hills. This looks fun. We're heading east towards Denver. Yeehaw! Yeah! Amazing. So nice here. What a cool road, huh? Gotta get the raindrops off the limbs. There she is. I always want to stop and wait and make sure she's okay. Looks like she's doing fine. There's, oh no, that's cottonwood. I thought it was snow. Yeah. Crossing a creek. There's a beaver dam there. How cool this place is. Well, the road continues. Okay, time to go back, huh? Gonna need at least power of 3 for this. Whew. Whew. Got my blood flowing. And we're back home. I mean, for a very nice, very fun morning. That's a nice shot right there. Oh, that's when I took that photo. Yep, that was it. Just had to get some shots of that.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty nice. And that right there is what it's all about. And it's turning into a pretty nice little hike for us. So we've been camped out here near the Turtle Rock campground. We're up the road in the dispersed camping area. We took the road that goes off to the right. And I'm glad we did, because we were praying that God would provide us with just the spot we were hoping for, the one that suits our camper best, and that's what we got. The road's a bit rough beyond where we parked. We found level ground, nice views. It's amazing. And so there's a creek down here still running, which goes into the Arkansas River here in Colorado. Yeah, we're in the Buena Vista area. And so we're taking ourselves a nice evening hike. We're hearing a little bit of thunder. That's okay, we're about 20 minutes away from our camp. We might get a little bit of refreshing rain. That'd be nice. And so here's some of the views that we get as we walk along this nice, gorgeous trail. Gotta love that. That's why we do this. And then that rock formation right there we see out our back door. So every week it's a new view for us, and it's a new trail just about every day. We'll take every trail that's in sight. The trails we like, we'll try them twice. You got that right. And so to finish this out, I think I'm just gonna play some more music. How about some Christmas music? I hope you're watching this in December.